The countdown to YG's RICO for the murder of Drakeo the Ruler starts tomorrow. And here's why it starts tomorrow. Something very important is happening tomorrow that's gonna cause a domino effect that I believe will ultimately seal the fate for YG. Let me explain.
YG going to jail. Damn. YG going to jail. Damn. YG. YG. Damn. YG going to jail. Damn. You feel? I mean, don't cap. I think he going to jail. I think the video is what sealed the deal, personally, for me. He got a witness and he got the video. But I know that there's a lot of money behind YG. And one thing about LA, they got politics. Them LA politics, a lot of them niggas not gonna want to snitch. Because it was, think about it, bro. So a famous rapper got killed at a public festival by another group of another rapper's friend group, gang group. And don't nobody know nothing? No, a lot of motherfuckers know a lot of shit. But it's them LA gang politics, gang. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, if you had something to do with a murder, I want to see you locked up. Yes, I do. Sorry, I don't give a fuck.
Tomorrow, Drakeo's alleged killer, Frankenstone, the man who is being accused of actually taking a knife and stabbing Drakeo in his neck,
right?
He goes back to court. But here's the thing. He's not going to court for Drakeo the Ruler's death. He's going to court for another body, a body that we have discussed at great lengths in this particular video.
Officer
This murder took place on camera. He's seen a rival gang member at a party. The rival gang member was minding his business. He antagonized a conflict. And then after antagonizing the conflict, he stabbed and killed the man. He did this all on camera for everybody to see. This is like the most open and shut murder case I've ever seen. Like, come on, dog. Like,
the problem is, though, once he gets cooked on this murder, because you killed him on camera, so you're done, so I'm not gonna lie. Get your soap ready. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard it's something called soap ups, you gotta start doing your soap ups. Because when you get to prison, you don't want to drop your soap. So you gotta practice while you out and free right now. You gotta get your soap bar, and you gotta have an iron Mike Tyson grip. You gotta get your grip strength right, folks. I got a machine for you. Look. Do your homework on a grip machine now. You gotta get your strip right. You gotta get your grip right.
You're committing the body on camera for everybody to see. There's no doubt about it. I don't even know why you be in court trying to fight this, bruh. No, I don't even know why you playing in them folks' courtroom like this.
Yeah, plead guilty, get the hell out.
On camera doing. The reason why it's been 2 years and he hasn't even gone to trial yet is because he's been stalling. As simple as that, bruh. He's been stalling, trying to see if he could get a plea deal of some sort. Right? They've been filing motions after motions after motions. His attorney, a couple of months ago, got on a case that went to trial. That trial lasted 3 months. So the case was on hold. And they've been doing this for a while, like quite a few times, okay? Right? The attorney will take a case, the case will go on trial. They got to stall this case until his attorney get off that case. So that's why it's been taking so long. Now, the motions they've been filing is this thing called like the pitches motion. Apparently, when you have a complaint, right, against a detective, a police officer of some sort. Now, the last pitches motion that they filed actually stemmed from my video. So at his last court hearing, Frankenstone attorney requested
Officer Flock. They need to give Officer Flocko a raise. This nigga's doing a great job. He's doing a great job.
This is a certified hood classic.
No cap. Of some sort, where they were claiming that my video, where I said I'm speaking to the detective in his case, that I know this information and that information and this information, he's claiming that they want to do like some type of motion, right, to investigate if the detective is actually speaking to me. If that's the case, then that's just. So I don't even understand how that would help his case, but that's what like they asked the judge in a sidebar, right?
What the fuck did that have to do with anything? Please explain to me what that has to do with anything. If the detective is talking to somebody else about the case, okay, you still on camera killing somebody, bro. What's wrong with you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm telling y'all, these gangbanging niggas, boy. But it's like once you get to jail, you go to prison. You looking at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. You gonna pull out anything. You gonna try anything.
Something like my video will sway the public or something of that sort, or how I got this information and this information and this information. Somebody must be feeding it to me, et cetera, et cetera. Now, when he asked this in court, the judge got really annoyed.
Of course he did.
The judge says, bro, that's public record. What are you talking about? Right? The judge completely dismissed it, but they requested the pitches motion anyways. They got back to court to do the pitches motion, the city attorney never showed up. So they had to reschedule it. And it's going to be tomorrow. The rescheduling is for tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. Frankenstone's attorney ahead of tomorrow, because he understands, bro. Like, this is...
Remember, for everybody that keeping score, Frankenstone is on trial for a murder, but Frankenstone is known to be hanging out and rolling with YG and all his Power blood homies. Frankenstone is the one that they said, Officer Flacco told us, and a lot of other people got information that Frankenstone is the one who actually murdered Drakeo. So YG had a knife, and YG swung. They saying YG swung a knife towards Drakeo, but it never actually stabbed him. Frankenstone is the one who actually stabbed him and killed him. And then later, 2 years ago, he seen an op in some type of establishment, antagonized him, and stabbed him to death. This nigga think he Troy or something. He just think he one of the Romans from them grave. He just out here slinging swords, nigga. He just stabbing every fucking body. Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the bill card, and more. Now, paycheck advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit, or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday, and it's an emergency, and you need that money now, and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your Current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances.
Last chance. Like, once the judge says, yeah, this motion is dismissed by, this is going to trial in September. Absolutely, 100% is going to trial in September. So, ahead of tomorrow, Frankenstone and his attorney, they requested a plea deal. Now, they already filed a couple motions, by the way, to dismiss this case as self-defense. They've already filed a few motions to dismiss. They go from filing motions to dismiss. They're now filing, hey, can we get manslaughter instead? Hey, listen, man, he'll plead guilty if he gets manslaughter. The prosecutor says, hell no, nigga. Not happening. You ain't getting manslaughter at all. You did this crime on camera. You were somehow able to get in bed with rich and powerful people, and they were able to pay your $1 million bond. Oh, by the way, I confirm without a doubt that DJ Mustard is who paid this man's bond. I also confirm that this man is showing up with security to court dates and court hearings. Damn. Reportedly provided by, allegedly, DJ Mustard, okay? But I don't know, right? Again, I can't confirm that, but this dude don't got no budget for no security.
Hell no,
okay, I don't know, right? So the prosecutor says, you not getting manslaughter? Heck no. Now it's set to go to trial. This is where it gets bad for YG. This is where I believe YG is in a world of trouble. See, Frankenstone is already panicking. He's already requesting manslaughter.
Somebody's going to end up snitching.
Hey, man, I'll take manslaughter. No, he wants to get out of this.
Of course he do.
He wants to get out of it.
The problem is, I heard somebody say that betrayal is always based on circumstances. You see what I'm saying? So if me and you, we locked in, we twins, we ganging, we out here committing crimes, robbing niggas, shooting niggas, stabbing niggas, whatever the case is, right? We don't have no intention of ever, when we get locked in, when two niggas get locked in the same gang, they don't ever say, man, we gonna go shoot these niggas and I'm a snitch on you. He don't ever really say that. But when you involved in a murder together, and then another nigga get locked, and then one of y'all get locked up for a murder, and you just hear this sound in the background, you start swallowing slow, and next thing you know, them circumstances, them circumstances bring betrayal, boy. Oh, suck it now. Frankenstone might not snitch on YG if Frankenstone just looking at a little robbery charge, go do a little 5 years or something. When you looking at a murder, when you looking at life in prison, when you looking at never getting out, shit. That's why I told y'all, if street niggas are just the biggest fakers and the biggest delusional artists ever, and like it's bad. Because you're not about to realistically tell me that you're gonna go do life in prison to stick to a code that never existed in the first fucking place so that I can get away with the same crime that you did? No, absolutely not. Because it don't cost you nothing to go in there and talk. That's free. That's free. You don't gotta go. You don't gotta do no extra work. You don't gotta do nothing, gang. All you gotta do is go in there and say, man, YG was there too, man. YG ass killed. If y'all want me to tell y'all the whole statement, man, give me a little deal or something real quick, man. Oh, y'all will take 25 years off. Y'all are delusional to think that a person wouldn't do that. There's not a human on earth. I'm not gonna say no human. There's probably 0.0001, maybe 100% of humans in the world that will look a fucking judge or a prosecutor in his eye and lie and say, I don't know nothing, or I'm not snitching on nobody. I'm finna go do life in prison. Niggas is not doing that. That's stupid. Niggas aren't doing that, gang. So it's just stupid to even assume or think that they would. You know what I mean?
He wants to get out of jail.
Do your homework. I got my coffee.
The prosecutor says no. No, Leon, we want you to do life. This is where it gets bad for YG. Wack 100 broke it down perfectly. Wack 100 says YG is probably going to get arrested and probably going to get caught up. Mm-hmm. Not because of some type of over-mountain evidence they have on him, right, but because somebody is going to start squealing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to go on record. I think there will come a day where YG will be charged.
Yep.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you why. Whether the truth or a lie,
it don't matter.
When you got that many people around, that many people possibly involved, a nigga will catch a case way over there and spill the beans or create a lie to get out of it.
Yeah.
And I think based on that,
Woody did it.
There's going to come a day where YG going to be cuffed fighting the case because a so-called homie then says something, whether true or not. I got a lot of homies that did 20, 30 years because a homie just straight lied on homie Lil Buttons. 26 years because the motherfucker, lied on him. He ain't have a gun, he ain't have shit. Because a homie, another Paru said he did it. They cuffed him. You see what I'm saying? So now it's YG, if he ever get caught up.
And that's what happened when you hang out with gangbangers. See, I'm not gonna tell you that if you go outside right now and you commit a crime, you're gonna get locked up. You're gonna do 40, 50 years. But what happens is we are creatures of habit. So what happens is if you hanging out and you gangbanging and you do this every day, you don't even realize, it gets to a point where you don't even really think about it no more, but you committing felonies, multiple felonies every single day. All day, literally. Just having your gun on your waist, felony. You can go do 10 years just for that. Just for the gun, gang. Before you shoot the motherfucker, you could do 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So you commit multiple felonies every day, all day, and then all your homies around you is committing multiple felonies all day. So the likelihood of somebody getting locked up and telling on you, whether it's the truth or a lie, it does not matter. Because they're not telling on a lawyer, they're not telling on a doctor, they're not telling on a YouTuber, they're not telling on the guy that works at Costco. They telling on a nigga that commit crimes every day. So it's believable to the police. That's all they care about. As long as the police and the prosecutor can make it believable, it's an easy case and it's an easy win. You get what I'm saying? So And like he said, there's so many niggas around YG and so many people there around their gang. It's too many moving parts. So you telling me everybody gonna keep it solid? What's the likelihood of that? Everybody? Every single person is gonna keep it 100% solid. So when Ronnie snitch on Greg gonna be like, well, shit, I ain't even really do nothing for real. Charles, the one that was there that pushed him. And then when you snitch on Charles, it's gonna keep trickling down. Charles gonna snitch on Tommy. Tommy gonna snitch on Adam. Adam gonna snitch on Michael. Michael gonna snitch on Craig. And Craig gonna snitch on YG. It's gonna come down. That's what I think, personally, especially after I seen the video.
Is he gonna say it wasn't me, it was this dude? That's what it's gonna come down to.
Right.
I do think it's gonna come a day to where one of them dudes, murder ain't got no statute of limitations.
Yeah.
I'm not saying YG did anything. I'm simply saying that
he was there.
It's gonna come a day where one of these dudes is gonna say some shit, and it's gonna have him looking crazy.
As long as we're talking theories, I saw a YouTube video about a new conspiracy theory.
Unfortunately for YG, Whack 100 is 100% correct.
Right.
The dude who allegedly stabbed Drakeo the Roller in his neck, the dude who everybody is saying did it, eyewitnesses are saying did it.
Eyewitnesses.
His own homies are telling people he did it.
Right.
The police believes he did it.
Right.
The only reason why he's not locked up yet is because nobody cares about him. Right? He's already, and on bail for one murder that he's 100% gonna get locked up for. He's on camera doing it. Right? You arrest him and then you gotta start the process on actually filing charges. He filed for a speedy trial. Now you don't have time to go ahead and build a conspiracy on other people and put it all together because you got to worry about this dude's speedy trial.
Right.
And you can't try him twice.
Right.
So you got to wait. He's not the target. They could have been got this dude. They could have been got him locked up on these charges. He's not the target. The racketeering and the conspiracy, that's the charge. That's the target. YG, the head of the fish.
That's what's gonna cook him. That's what's gonna cook. That's what I said. That's what's gonna cook Lil Durk. I think they end up dropping the RICO charges, but the conspiracies. You can get 20 years for one conspiracy, just one. Just if you and your friend get on the phone right now and y'all talk about how y'all gonna kill somebody, even if y'all just joking, that's conspiracy. They can lock you up for that. How you gonna rob somebody? How you gonna sell these drugs? If you just talk about it and plan it out with any type of significant planning, I'm talking. If you delete a photo, if you write down a plan, if you meet up with another nigga, if you rent a car, if you buy one bullet, if you go buy a ski mat, all these things are conspiracy. Look, this motherfucker was planning to do this. He was for real. It wasn't just like he was thinking about it real quick and he was like, man, that shit's stupid. No, he was for real. They went and did it. You can't do that, bro. It's against the law. It's against the law.
Call the popo, ho.
You see what I'm saying? It's against the law.
That's the person they want. And here's how they're gonna do it. This dude committed a murder on camera. He had no bond at first, then they reduced it to $1 million bond thinking he couldn't pay it.
Right.
DJ Mustard, I was told he paid it.
Right.
So he got out.
Why the fuck would you? I never understood that about. I don't give a damn who my homie is, bro, or who it is. I'm not paying no $1 million bond for a nigga who I know killed the nigga. Why would I do that? That's just stupid. That's just dumb. I just like why Young and Ace talking about he damn near went broke paying for Queso murder trial. Why? You know he killed the nigga. He's bragged about it and it's on camera. Why would you spend money on a lawyer knowing he did that? That's just stupid. It's just dumb.
But for the most part, 1,000% he's gonna get locked up. He's gonna go to jail. When Frankenstone is in jail doing a life sentence, do you think that Frankenstone, the man who already came into court and says, it was self-defense, he's a West Boulevard crib, he be trying to snatch my chains. Hey, bruh, them over there, they be snatching chains. That's how you go up in the ranks. He already did some telling in court.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if Frankenstone gets this life sentence that he's gonna get, and they come to him and say, hey, man, you already facing this other body, you're already in jail on a life sentence, and you got this other body. How about this, bro? we give you a plea deal.
Right.
Okay, right?
But you snitch
With
on these
this
niggas.
plea deal, you get to come home within 10 to 15 years. Deal?
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, cool. 10 years. Deal?
What I gotta do?
You think he's walking away from this? You think he's not turned on YG? You think he's not telling on YG? This court date is the beginning of the end because this court date essentially decides how soon trial starts. And as soon as trial starts, and he starts to look at exactly what he's facing, as soon as that guilty verdict comes in, they come into Frankenstone saying, hey, you in here for life. You want to get out early, 10 years? Okay, cooperate against YG. Tell us what happened the exact night that Drakeo died. Tell us who put y'all up to it. Tell us who paid off the security guard to let y'all in without searching y'all. Tell us everything. And I can almost guarantee you, that man is gonna tell everything. Which is why, for the likes of me, I can't even begin to understand why YG continues to feed into their hands. YG understands their objective is the RICO.
Right.
Because without the RICO, without this conspiracy charge, you're not the one who took the knife and stabbed Drakeo the Ruler.
Exactly.
Frankenstone
did it.
According to people. So they can't charge you with the murder without the conspiracy, without the RICO. If you understand what they're trying to do, why are you making their job any easier?
Exactly.
Like, why? I'm so confused. You understand that multiple gangs were involved. Frankenstone is from BPS.
Hold on, I gotta get my fan. I'm listening though. My fan right here in the room. It's hot as hell.
The Bloodstone Villains was there, right? The Treetops was there. The Inglewood families were there.
Right.
There's multiple gangs there. They can't charge with the RICO if they don't know what the gang is, because essentially you can't charge a Treetop for a RICO, and then his co-defendants is Inglewood families, BPS, et cetera, et cetera. But you can if you believe that there's a gang that has formulated and all those gangs are underneath it. Well, YG went on his IG story and told us the gang. He said, yo, the new gang is B Team. B Team, tap in. The B Team is not a new gang. The B Team is the gang in which they were committing them crimes under when they was at the Once Upon a Time festival and ultimately stabbed and killed Drakeo. YG just made their job easier, okay? Well, y'all let me know in the comments.
But wasn't Drakeo the Ruler, wasn't he a blood? I feel like he was a blood, though. Was Drakeo the Ruler a blood? Oh, this fan just doing what the fuck he want to do. Let's see what's going on over here. Is that a bitch? Drakeo the Ruler was not an official member of the Bloods, although he was affiliated with the Crip sets. Okay. Because I always thought he was a blood. I'm like, why would they kill another blood? But I mean, you know how that shit go, man. These niggas don't even care no more. These niggas just shoot and kill niggas, all type of shit. You feel me? Drakeo created his own collective, the Stink Team. That was his primary crew. Okay, so he ran with some Crips. While he was associated with certain Crip factions, reports indicate he was not a put on or official member of a blood set. Okay. So he wasn't a blood, I guess. At least from what Google is saying. I mean, Google is only going to know a little bit. Damn. Okay, so why did YG want Drakeo killed? Because that's one thing I don't really understand. There's no official proof that the friction between the camps escalated in 2021 after social media threats and viral video exchanges where Drakeo expressed anger over alleged disrespect from YG during video. So y'all that shit is so stupid. Like, people, like, that shit is crazy, gang. I really, like, no jokes, all jokes aside and everything like that, gang. Like, I really don't understand niggas. Like, so you killed this man because y'all was talking some shit but it's like, the more I really realize, like, niggas will really do that to you, gang. Niggas will really, really want to do something violent to you because of some shit you said in an interview, or disrespect, or because he don't like you, or he don't like your videos, or he don't like your music, or he said something about you. Like, all that shit is, I don't get that shit. Like, you like the Yankees and I like the Dodgers, so we gotta fight and kill each other? I like the Bears, you like the Packers, so we gotta kill each other and fight and beat each other ass and slap each other and get into a fucking Royal Rumble? I think you stupid. You think I'm stupid, so we gotta beat the shit out of each other? No, nigga, how about I'm just a fan of you go that way, I go this way. We ain't gotta be cool, but we ain't gotta be enemies either, nigga. You feel me? We don't have to go to war. Niggas go to war over shit, like bigger shit than that, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, war is like a serious thing. You're not supposed. About 90%, you got to think about it, bro. 99% of these niggas that's outside doing this gang banging, shooting, killing, all these street wars is over the dumbest shit possible. It's over one nigga baby mama got fucked, or somebody stole somebody gun, or stupid shit that don't mean nothing. That don't got nothing to do with nothing, gang. That's not worth killing. Like, just dumb shit, gang. Now, in my opinion, is there a good reason to go to war? Absolutely. For sure. If you sitting at your house and a nigga, and you know it's 3 niggas and they just keep pulling up to your house every other week, shooting your house up. Your kids in there, your grandma in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got shot yet, but you keep seeing these niggas. They don't even got no mask on. You keep seeing them come pull up. You done went to the police and they ain't locked them up yet. They shot your house up again. Shit, nigga, it's time to go commit it. A lot of niggas will feel like, man, it's just time to go handle my business. I gotta go, because if I don't do it to them, they're gonna do it to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to move. I can't even get a job. The police ain't doing it. Fuck it, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? That's a good reason to go to war, in my opinion. Somebody do something to your children. Somebody do something to your mother. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's a pretty good reason to go to war. In certain circumstances, I would say. But honestly, though, it sucks. But usually the best answer, and fuck all that cool shit. I don't subscribe to that. I'm not fit into no trends or trying to be cool or none of that. The smarter thing to do in most scenarios is to call the popo.
Call the popo, ho!
You see what I'm saying? Because if you call the popo, that means you're operating out of the legal rights of yourself as a citizen. So now there's no threat against your freedom no more. It's a threat against their freedom. That's why Gucci Mane called the police on Pooh Shiesty motherfucking ass. Because either I'm finna call the police, I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna call the police and get you arrested and possibly get my money back from this insurance claim. I'm gonna do nothing and just take a fat ass L. Or I'm gonna go get back and end up going to jail my damn self. Because if Pooh Shiesty robs Gucci and then Gucci goes to shoot at Pooh Shiesty, the police are not going to arrest Pooh Shiesty for robbing Gucci. The police are going to arrest Gucci for shooting at Pooh Shiesty. So that's why you call the police. Usually that's the smarter thing to do. Fuck what the internet say, talking about what's cool and what's trending and you ain't a real nigga. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's why I tell y'all niggas though, y'all need a long-term serious girlfriend. Really, you need a wife, gang. Because when you got a wife and you got a family and you got shit like people like that depend on you, bro, you don't subject yourself to stupid shit. Because you think I'm trying to look tough on the internet? Hell no. You think I'm trying to look cool on the internet? No, I'm trying to look cool for my wife, gang. I don't get no fuck about no internet. I ain't fucking y'all. Y'all ain't cooking for me. Y'all ain't massaging my back, nigga. Y'all ain't there when I'm taking care of me. I ain't gonna say I love it, but nigga, I love how my wife treat me when I'm a little sick. Shit, boy, you'd have thought I was nigga. So that's where my shit is, bro. And I feel like this whole Drakeo the Ruler is, and not even just Drakeo the Ruler though, bro. Drakeo the Ruler, the Lil Durk shit, so many things I could think about. The King Von shit. I can think about so many cases where multi-million, like King Von, for example, bro, you grew up in the projects. You grew up in the projects. You got multiple millions of dollars. You a superstar. You famous. All the hoes want to suck your dick. You can get in any club wherever you want to go. You can buy anybody anything whenever you want to. You can get whatever car. You can go to whatever country. You could go do anything. Why did you choose to get out the car and punch this nigga and start this whole war? Because y'all was disagreeing and going back and forth on the internet? That's avoidable, gang. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, gang, and I understand that when shit's like that avoidable and you turn the blind eye, you take the high road, a lot of people are going to call you a bitch. A lot of people. A lot of stupid people. But I've come to the understanding in life that everybody not going to have the same understanding as me. We can go through the same shit. We can two niggas can go to jail and be cellmates for the exact same amount of days, the exact same amount of years, the exact same amount of months, the exact same amount of seconds. They can get out at the exact same time And one person could have a completely different understanding than the other person. When they get out of prison, one nigga could go get a job, straighten his life out, get some kids. 10 years later, he got a good amount of money. He got a nice car, nice house. He take care of his kids. The other nigga can get out of jail and go right back to the streets. Even though they did the same exact thing. Everybody don't have the same understanding as me, and that's okay. So if you think I'm a bitch for the decisions I make, I understand why. I understand why. That's just like a bunch of broke ass niggas on the internet talking shit about the choices that a rich person makes. Nigga, you ain't rich. How you know? You don't know nothing about no taxes and where the money got to go and should you rent a house or buy a house. You don't know shit about that. You ain't never had no money. So shut the fuck up and listen to the rich motherfucker trying to tell you. But one thing about people, gang, is everybody think that they experiences is a reality. Everybody think that they anecdotal experiences is the reality of life. That's not the case. You're not a bitch because you didn't want to tear the club up because a nigga called you a hoe or because a nigga stepped on your shoes. You just gotta be a gorilla and kill everybody in the club. That don't make you a bitch. That make you smart. Somebody press you in the mall and they trying to gangbang on you and you take your bags, look at them crazy and walk off. That don't make you a bitch. That's what they gonna call you though. That's what they gonna call you. And this is the last thing I say. This is what I compare it to. When I play 2K, right? When I play 2K online, my park. And let's say, it don't matter what I'm playing, 3-on-3, 1-on-1, whatever. When I'm playing and this motherfucker cannot guard me. He cannot stop my dribble moves. I got 25 points at the rim. The nigga who I'm busting his ass, he'd get on the mic and say, boy, you can't shoot. You can't shoot. You can't shoot. You can't even shoot. You ain't shit. All you doing is rim running. All I'm doing is busting your ass. You want me to try to shoot to prove to you that I can shoot so that I can stop busting your ass. Why would I listen to you? Why would I force up shots when you guarding the shit out of my 3-pointer, but you not guarding me running to this rim? I'm beating you by 10 points and I got 25 on your head top. Why would I try to force myself into shooting to prove to you some shit when I'm winning the game? No, I'm gonna keep doing what's working. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why you can't listen to outside noise. That's why you can't listen to all this bullshit. And as a YG, now I say all that to say that YG, bro, you was a multimillionaire. Why the fuck are you even there involving yourself in some gang shit? DJ Mustard, why are you even involving yourself in bailing out a killer? Why are you even there? Why are you even involved? Why are you even, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in Morocco eating fucking smoked duck on a boat. I'll be in Spain and Italy and shit. I'm not, no. So that's just my take on it, gang. If YG really has something to do with it, shit, get locked up. You got to be accountable for your actions. And as society, bro, that's why you people say, oh, you're not supposed to wish jail on somebody. Nigga, you heard somebody else say that shit and you just repeated it. How about you sit your ass down for 5 seconds and think about that? Think for yourself. I don't listen to what other niggas say. I go off me. So if you out here killing people, yes, I want you to go to jail so I can be safe.